Most important rule in First Lego League Challenge scoring is Rule 25, benefit of the doubt. If the referee can't tell, so the referee's looking, are you partially in, are you completely in? And the referee just says, gosh, it is really close. I don't know if I can tell. If it can go either way, the rule is that we give the students the benefit of the doubt. So if we can't tell if it's partly or completely, we give them the benefit of whichever is better for them. Now, if the referee can tell, then the referee can tell. But this rule applies when the referee cannot discern. A good example is, I'll go back to American football again, is trying to move the downs, right? In American football, if the referee can't just tell by looking, is the ball past the chain, they'll bring the chains out and measure it. If it gets to be that close in First Lego League Challenge, we say that is too close to call. We give them the benefit of the doubt. We don't want to waste any time taking measurements and things like that. We are going to do the best we can to come up with the right outcome in an efficient and timely manner. Now our last rule, final results. Once you agree with the score, it becomes official. So here's how a match is going to operate. Students will come to the table. Students will do inspection. Students will pass inspection. Students will look at the table and ask the referee if they can adjust something, if they see something out of place. The students will do the match. The referees will score the match. At the end of the match, the referee will meet with a student and go over everything on the score sheet with the student. At that time, the student can say, hey, I have a question about this, or why isn't this scored this way? Any question they need to ask, that's when they do it. Then the student can sign the form. At that moment, the score is official. As soon as the student has signed that form, it is official and it is done. And now notice, at every step, it is the student and the referee together. It is never the coach. As a coach, you do not get to see the score sheet. As a coach, you do not get to sign the score sheet. As a coach, you do not get to discuss the score with the referee. It is all the student's responsibility. So it is very important that your students know what to expect at the table and that they can advocate for themselves and for their team. And again, here we're looking through, the only score that counts is your highest score. We use tiebreakers for the other scores. But once you've played your 3 matches, possibly 4 depending on your competition, those are all your official matches. Anything else you do is just for fun. We don't do playoffs. We don't do head-to-head competition. It's all just do your table run and get your points. But the head referee can come in and make final decisions if necessary, and that's usually for the student disagrees with the head referee, the referee scoring the match, and they can't come to a consensus, or there's a rule that the referee is a little unclear on and they want a final ruling from the head ref. That can happen. So once the rules are final, that's it. So tie scores are possible. Don't worry about it. We're here to have fun. We're here to have a good time. Everything will shake out in the end. Remember that whatever happens on the table is only a fourth of your overall package, right? You're going to have those 3 areas of judging in addition to your robot rounds. So that's the last rule. There are 26 rules. Some of them are way more detailed than others. Some of them have more things you have to worry about. Some of them interact with each other. But those are your 26 rules. Read them, learn them, know them. Make sure your students know them and understand them. You're not going to be quizzed on, what does Rule 23 say? That's not what's important here. What's important is knowing what you can do, what you can't do, what's expected of you, and what you can expect to see. So these are the robot rules, the robot game rules. They, notice, are not specific to what's happening in Cargo Connect. These are very general, how do you play a First Lego League Challenge game. These rules change slightly year to year, but they can change, but overall they are relatively static. The next video we're going to talk about what is new for this season, and then from there we should be getting into the Cargo Connect missions. So thank you for watching the rules videos, and we'll be moving on to the changes and talking about those.